Okay, video number 2, here we go. So we're gonna start with something familiar to Marilyn called quad sets. These are actually really good for strengthening the knees. They're somewhat challenging, but we'll take a little break from the glute as we do work our thighs and hip flexors. Okay, so same thing as the first video. You'll get 4 movements. You're gonna do them one after the other, take a break, and then repeat for 3 sets total. So what we're gonna work with here is seated on our quads. Now, if you're seated and your hamstrings are tight, so you're leaning back, I would sit up on something for these, and that's a great way to start, okay? And I'll show you how to do those in a moment. So we're gonna sit down. You'll try to lean slightly forward instead of leaning back. And we're gonna go ahead and lift our legs one at a time. We're gonna do 10 on each side. So you're gonna lift up and down, up and down. You should feel your quads and your knees work. You'll do 10 on one leg, and then you'll lift and do 10 on the other. Now, as you get stronger, Marilyn, this is for you. I want you to grab a can. I've got Paul's crushed pineapple. You're gonna set the can by you, and you're gonna lift your foot up and over the can, and then back over 10 times. So that's actually gonna be 20 lifts. And then on the other leg, lifting up and over your can. A total of 10 times each way on each leg. So that's gonna be 20 lifts on each. Now, Pi, you can either start seated, or you can sit up on something, straighten one leg, and lift from there. Either way, you should feel your quads really working, maybe here into your lower belly. And then we're gonna grab our band. You're gonna sit up onto something, couch or a chair, take your band over your knees, set your feet hips width apart, and we're gonna push the knees out for 20. Push out, pause, and back in. Your feet can sort of do whatever they want. They might turn out a little bit. Just make sure that this action is happening from the hips. Push out. Try to sit up nice and tall. Pause as you push out. A total of 20 of these. As they get easier, you pause as you push out. Okay, next thing is monster walks. So from here, you're gonna stand with the band just above your knees. You wanna keep tension on your band, so push your knees out, lift up through your chest, and you're stepping to the side and in, side and in. The key is to keep tension. So if you look at me, you don't want to just step in and lose the band. Keep tension at all times, stepping out and in, out and in. We're going to start with 10 to each side, so that's a total of 20. If you're not quite feeling that, you want to pick it up and do 20 to each side, or a total of 40. You're going to keep your band, find something to hold on to. I'm going to use this wall for donkey kicks. So micro bend your knees, lift up through your chest, one leg at a time. You're kicking straight back. Toes can touch the earth for more support, and back to center. Push back. Squeeze at the back. More advanced, you'll lift this foot up behind you. Push. Push. 10 on each side. So again, we're gonna start with the quads, seated on something or using a can, lifting up and over, starting with 10 on each leg. Then we're moving towards the seated push out on the band, seated abduction, 20 total. Monster walks, stepping from side to side, keeping the tension on the band, and then moving towards the donkey kicks at the wall, standing up. Squeezing your glutes, pausing whenever you can. Take a break, 3 times through. Have fun.